Well, after being on COVID lockdown for at least 2 weeks, me and my wife wanted to finally get out and take you guys with us. But before we go for any trip, let's check the tire pressure. Now, I usually like to keep it with pillion, front 29 and back 33. I must say I was pretty surprised that from our Skandagiri trip, by the way, thanks guys for the amazing support and love you've shown for that video. It's really motivated us to get out more often. But in 2 weeks time, the tire pressure dropped down to 11, which was shocking. I'm talking about the back tire. So good thing I got that checked out and we're all set. Now today I want to take you guys to a cafe that it looks like everyone in the city except me have gone to at least once. So let's check that out, the list, and I'm excited to take you guys with me. Of course, we've got to pay the toll for Nice Road. It's good that they've kept it nice, so I don't mind paying the 38 rupees. That is one way.
Why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold, cause I can't move.
We'll have our little sun fairy, as you can see in the video. I think it's a glare from the sun, joining us for the trip. So now I will answer one of the questions that you guys had about the backlight. So when the sun sets towards the end of the video, I'll show you how the backlight looks like now that I have the backrest as well. And you guys can check out if the visibility is good enough. Now on highways, the RS performs pretty well. It's nice and sturdy and with very minimal vibrations. In fact, the vibrations feels like it's just from the road, so you don't really know. It's pretty smooth overall. Now when you're headed out to Rasta Cafe, it's just going to be highway roads. We're not going to go through village or any such roads. It's going to be mostly highway. So it's a great time to check out how this bike performs on the highway. And we'll even check out the top speed if I get a clearance to do that. Now the view was amazing, as you guys can see during sunset. I love taking the bike out, so just a perfect time to be out on the road. Now I did manage to hit a top speed of 131. That is obviously with a pillion. That's not going to do wonders for my mileage, but when I got a clear road, I just wanted to see how much the bike can climb, and it did a pretty decent job getting to 131. Now we're almost near the cafe, and it looks like we get to try a little bit of off-roading, and of course the bike was super sturdy. It gives you confidence even on the worst of roads. I've gotten lost and gone on much worse roads than these, and the bike holds up pretty well. The suspension is on the stiffer side, but you guys can get that changed if you want. It just depends on the pillion and your preference. So I think this place was renovated fairly recently. Just looks pretty nice from the outside, and let's go in. Now the food was average, the price was a little on the higher side, so it's not something that I'd rush back to have again necessarily, but it was okay. Now here's the backlight. As you can see, I just took it from the parking lot. You guys can test and see if this is good enough. I think it's pretty decent. You can still see the backlight, but yes, I think about half of it is obstructed. But it doesn't pose any danger to the driver as the bike is clearly visible still. So that's the end of our journey. I had a pretty good time. Like I said, it was just much needed to get out of the city. And guys, let us know where else you want us to go. We'll certainly keep taking you guys along. But once again, thanks a lot for the encouragement, especially in the previous video. You guys have been awesome. Do check out my other videos, even if you are a movie buff. If you're interested in that, do check out my movies playlist as well. Till next time, stay safe, stay sane.